It's all about championships in professional wrestling, and we have the Champion Showcase.
Introducing first, from Toronto, Ontario, the team of Kris Chambers and Taylor Rising.
Taylor Rising, who you'll know well, Aaron, from the NWA, along with Kris Chambers stepping in.
Absolutely, Taylor Rising, an extremely talented young lady. Kris Chambers, again, I haven't seen much of him. I'm looking forward to it. I've heard about him. I've heard a lot of good things about him, and I am really excited to see what he has.
Chambers, a 20-year pro. He can fly with the best of them, but he can also work the mat as well. But the second team out, they hold all the gold. Gisele Shaw, the MLP Canadian Women's Champion.
And their opponents, introducing first, hailing from Windsor, Ontario, she is your MLP Women's Canadian Champion, the quintessential diva, Gisele Shaw.
Won the title in a tournament May the 10th, 2025, and has been on a roll. And what a tag team partner she's gonna have, because the Canadian heavyweight champion, Josh Alexander, the walking weapon, is gonna join her.
This is gonna be one to watch, I can tell you that right now.
This is a man I've got a lot of history with. Josh Alexander and I go back over a decade. In my opinion, Aaron, the best inside the squared circle in the world today is that man. And he holds the gold to prove it. The MLP Canadian Heavyweight Champion, Josh Alexander. There is nobody quite like the walking weapon. From what he can do on the mat, from the intensity that he brings, he is a very special athlete.
And he's got the title to prove it. That says it all. Maple Leaf Pro, they have the top athletes, and Josh is at the top of the mountain. I'm looking forward to this one. Again, I've heard so many things about Kris Chambers. Ironically enough, our paths have never crossed, but this is one I'm going to be watching very closely. Gisele, I mean, when she has that element of star power.
Absolutely.
That is such a factor. When you're in there with someone that is truly a star, you almost feel it, and that can be intimidating. But Taylor Rising, she is not one to get intimidated, so I'm going to be very interested to see how this plays out.
And you can see it right on the look on the face of Taylor Rising. She is not intimidated to start this match out against Gisele Shaw.
Absolutely not. And both of these women so skilled and explosive.
Taylor Rising wants to prove a point. Could you imagine what a victory over Gisele Shaw could do for her moving up the ranks here in Maple Leaf Pro?
Absolutely. I mean, it would be huge. It would be everything. And, you know, I think she's going to attack this match with that in mind.
Beautiful kip up on the reverse from Gisele Shaw. Grasping the wrist of Taylor Rising. Taylor's going to drop Gisele down to a knee. Takes the hammerlock around the back.
Excellent technical wrestling. You can tell Gisele trying to think her way out.
For a full Nelson
for the
position.
opening.
Now the height advantage there for Gisele Shaw paid off, but Taylor Rising put the back elbow right to the mush.
Absolutely. Both of these athletes just waiting to see who's going to make the mistake first, waiting for the opportunity.
Nice duck under by Gisele Shaw, and now using the reach, stepping forward, and the spinning back fist lands. Taylor Rising off the ropes.
Look at that. Look at that.
Count 1, 2. Rising able to kick out, but there you see why she's the Canadian Women's Champion.
Absolutely, and again, a good power slam. That's a move I haven't seen in a long time, actually, believe it or not.
That tilt-a-whirl power slam?
Just, again, using it to her advantage, and Gisele.
Kris Chambers tags in, and you know what that means.
Here we go, and Gisele wasn't intimidated by there.
No, not
I'm going to say that. Gisele, obviously not one to be intimidated, but again, I think with Mr. Chambers and Mr. Alexander, we are going to, as this crowd is already starting.
They know who they're behind. Kris Chambers, trained in part by Eric Young. Josh Alexander by Johnny Devine. They're both from Toronto. The similarities run all the way through their careers.
Well, again, it's about knowing your opponent. I'm going to wager that these men have been in the ring together before. But the dynamics of a tag match, an intergender tag match, again, how will that play out? Every single match has its own set of rules, if you will. And using the rules to your advantage, that's something that the smart people do.
Nice job right there by Chris Chambers as he stacked Josh Alexander onto his shoulders. And Alexander, a little bit of a facetious clap.
Well, yeah, again, that's facetious according to you.
Oh, boy. You're going to start this over. Side headlock from Chris Chambers.
I tell the truth all the time.
Well, the truth according to Aaron Stevens.
Which is the truth. You know, the truth is objective, just so you know.
We'll see about that.
Your opinion is subjective.
I feel like you're dealing in opinion more than truth. It's up to the shoulders. Goes Chris Chambers.
Look at that.
To the buckles. Josh Alexander. Back elbow lands. Crisscross watch out.
Able to avoid that, but Josh just countered with that kick. Came right back and countered with that kick. And I am very, very impressed with how smooth Josh Alexander moves in there. You know, obviously got the amateur background, but the striking ability of him and just the suddenness that he's able to counter. And oh, this is what I'm talking about, the different dynamic.
Taylor Rising wants a piece of the walking weapon. I can't believe this. There's a lot of men who wouldn't step up to the face of the walking weapon.
And you got to hand it to Taylor. That was brave.
Uh-oh. Brave, but maybe not smart.
Maybe not the best decision she's made today.
Up to the shoulders goes Taylor Rising. Chris Chambers. Chop block to the back of the knee. And now allowing Taylor to take over. Chambers.
Look at that. Look at the way they work as a team. You've got to give both of them credit for that.
Where's the 5 count? Just a count of 2 there as Taylor Rising tried to pin the walking weapon.
No, it was a 2 count.
No, not that. The double team.
Count of 5. Him to count twice at once? I mean, the match was almost over.
No. When Chris Chambers came in illegally.
Oh, no. Again, I think you have a severe misconception of the rules.
You double team, you get a count of 5. If you go past the count of 5, you get a disqualification. What am I missing here?
Well, yes. But, I mean, again, they were clearly not in the ring for 5 seconds.
Well, nobody counted. You don't know that.
The ref counted.
Oh, uppercut from Chris Chambers.
Well, they're so quick, you don't even hear the ref count. I mean, they're in and out of there so quick, you don't even have time for the ref to start counting.
Chris Chambers never left the ring. Back to the corner. Taylor Rising tags her way back in. I will give you this, Aaron. It is impressive, the guts on Taylor Rising to voluntarily tag into a match knowing she's got to face down Josh Alexander.
She is not afraid to get in there and mix it up with anyone. It's when you get under those lights, when you come through that curtain, it just does something to you. You turn it's the closest thing to being a superhero that I could ever describe. And again, Taylor Rising, just one of the rising stars here in professional wrestling, and she definitely has that. And she is not afraid of anyone. But again, could it cost them? Like right now,
Josh Alexander,
not a good position to be in.
Has her up to the shoulders. Taylor Rising's going to slide down the backside and rakes the eyes. Chris Chambers across the ring. Knocked his own partner off the apron. Josh Alexander with the roll-up, just a count of 2.
And a fast counter, too. That was a fast count, too, I'm just saying.
Well, it's not going to matter now. Chambers with incredible elevation on the drop kick. He pulled that out of absolutely nowhere.
And again, look at the instinct of Josh Alexander. When he kicks out, he immediately goes to his stomach. He doesn't want to get beat. That is experience, and I mean, again, that's why he is the MLP World Heavyweight Champion.
Gisele Shaw trying to cheer on her tag team partner. She wants that tag in the worst way. Taylor Rising on the outside. Tripped up Gisele Shaw.
See, right there, I mean, I got to give Taylor credit for keeping her eye on the whole situation. When you're a tag team wrestler, you have to not only watch one person, you have to watch 3 people, and the referee for that matter.
It pains me to agree with you in that situation. Rear chin lock applied to Josh Alexander by Chris Chambers.
They're really impressed with Chris Chambers. Really impressed with the way he is able to keep Josh Alexander down like this. He's keeping the pressure on him, and that's exactly the right strategy to do when you're in there with an athlete the caliber of Alexander.
And Aaron, just recently in Maple Leaf Pro, Chris Chambers and Taylor Rising faced off with PCO and Shotzi Blackheart. So these two are well-versed in working as a tag team together, and maybe that is playing a big factor in this matchup, although Josh Alexander's out of the way. And the German suplex.
Oh, That took the wind out of his sails.
Josh Alexander is a master of the suplex, as you would say.
Absolutely, yes.
I'm learning.
German suplex executed to perfection by Josh Alexander. And again, Chambers just really, he wasn't ready for that one. Sometimes in a position like that, you can almost brace yourself, but that came so quick. It was so sudden that really Chambers doesn't know where he is. But I tell you what, Gisele coming in right now.
Wow, what a clothesline on the way in.
Cleaning house. Oh.
Kris Chambers stepped in at the wrong moment. Reversal, Gisele Shaw off the ropes. Chambers ducks down. Oh, Gisele Shaw, that's press.
He is just going to town. Look at those right hands, but
lost the eye on Chambers.
Oh,
slapped him and then chopped him. Gisele Shaw's showing no fear at all. Duck underneath the clothesline. Shaw speared him out of his boots. God. Wow.
I thought that broke him in half.
Chambers back to his feet. Look at the power on Gisele Shaw. That's 220 pounds. Oh, Taylor Rising in to help out. The double team downstairs. Our referee has lost complete control of this one.
Oh, what is this? What is this? Oh, wait a minute.
Gisele Shaw on the counter.
A counter by Gisele.
Slingshot. Oh, Taylor gets knocked off that middle rope. Kris Chambers turns at the wrong time.
Oh, and there's that. Leveled him with that clothesline.
How'd you like to get hit with that clothesline from Josh Alexander?
No, thank you.
German suplex. No, it was... Wow.
Oh.
She went from the dragon suplex into the knee, flatliner on the end of it.
That would have put a normal competitor out. I mean, I'm just going to talk about how resilient Taylor Rising is to withstand such an offense like that. Just a 1-2 punch from Gisele.
Combination.
And those are two heavy hitters. That's some heavy artillery right there.
Oh, Kris Chambers from the outside grabbing hold of the boot. Gisele Shaw boots him away. But Gisele's got to keep an eye on Taylor Rising, who's back to an E. And Taylor up to her feet quickly. Standing switch. Chambers held on in the ropes. Taylor ducked out of the way. Gisele caught Chambers. High angle German suplex.
Wow, look at that.
Hook of the outside leg, count of 1, 2, and 3/4 before Gisele Shaw could kick away.
Excellent center of gravity on, I cannot believe that Taylor Rising was able to do that after the offense she just withstood, and then to pop up like that and do that to Gisele. Just truly, truly, again, the best athletes in ML Pro. I mean, this is just amazing. You know, I need to come back here.
That would be fantastic. We love you around here.
This is Canada's best, no doubt.
Gisele Shaw landed on her feet, made the tag. Chambers didn't know that. Run over by the walking weapon. And a second time with a back elbow. Chambers.
Look at that.
Nice reversal. Ducked his head too early. Josh Alexander pops high into the air with the backdrop.
Yes. Vintage backdrop right there.
Oh, look at the camera work. Catching Alexander into the corner. Just beautiful.
You can tell Mr. Alexander was trained right, I'll tell you that.
Finley roll. Back onto his feet. We can thank Johnny Devine for the training.
Absolutely.
Alexander flies.
Look at that. Nice counter. Chambers with a counter of his own.
Sharpshooter?
Could it be?
He's trying for it. Got the long step. He may not.
He's got him in that. He's got him in that, yes.
Does he have the angle he wants, though, Aaron?
I don't know. If Alexander, you can tell he's able to muster up the upper body strength to move. If he can just get under there and he's got the rope.
But it worked out for Chambers. He made the tag to Taylor Rising with Alexander in a compromising position.
That's right, and Taylor again going right to work on that lower back.
This may not be a smart move. Taylor Rising trying the German suplex.
Tried to play. Josh said not today.
Oh, look at the look on the face of the Canadian heavyweight champion. Nice back elbow strike.
She does not quit. Taylor Rising does not quit.
She's got an answer for everything, but speaking of which... Cradle shock! Uh-oh. Taylor Rising got caught. Josh Alexander, big swing!
Look at this.
Round and round she goes. Where she steps, only the walking weapon knows. And got thrown halfway across the ring.
That was youth. That was rough right there on Taylor Rising.
C4 spike.
I don't see how anyone could kick out of that.
Nobody gets up from that. Count of 2, forget it.
Wow.
Here are your winners, the team from Gisele Shaw and Josh Alexander.
champion showcase finishes with the champion standing tall. Josh Alexander with the C4 spike after Gisele Shaw hit the cradle shot. And you see the damage that's left.
An amazing contest with 4 amazing competitors.
Josh Alexander, Gisele Shaw stand tall in the center of the ring with the gold raised high. That's what it's all about in Maple Leaf Pro.